Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great. Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great.
Gosh, what? What just happened? Stopped running unexpectedly. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and the very first thing that happens, as soon as I go live, the game just crashes. Crash. Right, okay. So I went ahead and closed the launcher. Let's go ahead and relaunch. I don't know, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a patch or a hot fix anytime now, because they actually took the hot fix and went backwards. They decided to turn the hot fix off without implementing it. I don't know why that is, but okay, nope, they didn't. Nothing's changed here. Let me hit the check for updates button. Nope, live release is up to date. Okay, here we go. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing all right. Getting started right on time. 1:30. Just so you know, I've been playing for about 15 minutes. I I jumped on to play while I was watching a video on YouTube. So I didn't live stream it because I didn't want any kind of copyright or anything. And so I was playing, and of course, getting distracted watching the video and playing, I got myself killed. So respawned, and looks like I'm server locked, which now that's a different title than what I was on. Okay, so I'm not server locked, I'm region locked. which I'm totally okay with. I was also spent many hours this evening. I was going to say this afternoon, but that's not true. It's this evening working on my Napoleonic figures. I got a long way to go on them, and I considered not streaming tonight. I had other things to do this evening, earlier this evening. Prevented me from running my Pendragon game. But we should have it back up and running by next week. It is October 31st. It is Halloween, so I hope everybody's having a good Halloween. I know it's still early. For most of us, it's still early goings, and you don't celebrate Halloween at midnight. You celebrate it on the following day. But there are people that probably went to parties. Oh, good. Okay, it logged me back in to my hangar, and the contract was reaccepted. Okay. Go to Blighter's Run. Okay, good. Now, did my inventory hold up? It looks like it did. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, we're gonna do the
Your vehicle has been delivered to the Please visit us again.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
We're gonna do the Pisces again. Now, the mission I picked was Blighter's Run. You can see right there, Blighter's Run. There is a dangerous missile battery. We'll call it a battery. There's a dangerous missile battery on Blighter's Run. And it shoots at you when you're like at 10 kilometers. And I was just cruising in like being a casual and watching my video and got blowed up. Okay, so I didn't bring an extra one of these. No worries. Now, I considered going to a distribution center to maybe find another green laser. I didn't lose it, it just got deleted off the account. I did sell some of my consumables. I did sell a bunch of my weapons. The extra ones, that is.
Enfield Aerospace. All systems online.
So I'm actually sitting at, what, 8.6 million? Something like that. Yeah, 8.6 million. I wonder if I'm going to be able to complete this mission.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, wrong button.
Shields offline.
doing the thing.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, so when we get there, I'm gonna immediately get out of quantum, and I'm gonna try to get as low as I can to avoid this missile. You can see where my body is. You know what? I'm gonna go visit my body.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
See how I'm not going anywhere near the freaking base? We get down at least less than 100 meters. Fly in like a tomahawk. These 16 kilometers. I have a long way. I got further to go than to the base. Okay, I must Wait, did my body disappear? No. Okay, it's just hidden by my console. Trying not to get too close to the compound. Blighters run. I wasn't carrying too much on me when I blew up, but you know, grenades and ammo and stuff that it's worth something. You know, it's like 20,000 credits worth of stuff. Pay attention, no, pay attention. So I don't get my butt ticketed. There's a missile. Not coming after me, but that's a missile icon. I hate Blighters Run. I might start abandoning missions if they say I have to go to Blighters Run. Because that missile is... Okay, good. We're closer to my body than to Blighters Run now. Trying to keep a terrain feature between me and the missile launcher. I got shot out of the sky. I didn't think I was going to get to recover my body because I was up in the air and I was still in my Pisces when I blew up. If we're going too fast. How close am I? 7 kilometers. Okay. And it's way down. So is there like a valley or something? Valley of death. Let's get that up because if I need to go fast, I need to put that as an opportunity, as an option. Or did I fall into the planet? I mean, I don't know. It's making it look like I'm in a deep valley. I hope it's a well-guarded valley. One that there's terrain feature between me and the starting to. Yeah, I went over on this side originally thinking that I was going to be able to come in low, observing it from above. This Pisces Medical doesn't have very good shields. It's not what it's not a dogfighter, you know what I mean? Yeah, how did my body get that deep in the dirt? This is 3 kilometers away, but I'm pointing almost straight down into the planet. Well, oops. There's no way. I'm 41 meters above the dirt. I'm not in a cave or anything. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to my body. I think it is down inside the ground somewhere. You know. 2.4 kilometers. Yeah, I don't think so. So let's try. Not bump into the ground, but get within about at least 2 kilometers of compound. Someone was telling me that there's a minimum arming distance for the missiles. If you can get within 2 kilometers, it can't lock on. Well, I'm within 2 kilometers. Looks like there's some other ships here. Okay. I'm within visual.
Landing gear deployed.
Somebody else's ship flying around. We're going to investigate this one right here. maybe that one over there. Tablet. What's your tablet? Select data pad. Or wait up. Wait. What is that? No, that's glowy stuff on his armor. Where's the data pad? You would think there would be an icon or something to select the data pad. What's this? Contract. Abandon. Offers. Citizens for. That's has been. That's siege. Recon. Has been. Both of these are in has been. Okay. Go to has been hall.
Hey, it's Lima. Got flagged that you dropped that contract. I get it. Sometimes a gig just isn't the right fit. Sure you'll do better on the next one.
Not that. You just
Hi,
took the population
it's Lima with
data
Citizens
pad.
for Prosperity. Just wanted to thank you for coming on board. Good luck out there.
If the data pad was there, I would have picked it up.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Okay, when I get to this unknown, then I know I've gone at least 7 kilometers, right? I'm just trying to get away from the compound. Okay, we should be spotted at this point. Or, you know, if they're going to shoot at us.
Shields offline.
Don't do this to me.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay,
Shields
so
online.
the quantum beacon will get you within 12. That's nice. I'm not really seeing terrain. Maybe this hill here? Try not to get too close. Some snow action. Either the sun's coming up or it's going down, but I got a little bit of light. I almost need a windshield wiper. Almost. Now this is not a missile turret, right? This one's the laser turret. And it'll shoot you no matter how close you get. I think. Not shooting me. Oh, right there. I don't want to be so far away. But I also don't want to get shot out of the sky. An experiment. If I die, I die. Okay, that's the one that's inside that little area that nobody is ever there. Okay, I hear dogs. Okay. How did that happen? threw a grenade. Wow. These guys were relentless. I just gotta be fast. What? Nobody here. Might have thrown that too far. What? Wrong gun. The only point for investigation. Okay, now collect data pad. There is an end. There's a data pad right there. I think we're out. Okay, data pads are not populating, so I'm not going to do another one of those missions. I wanted to go to Distro Center anyway. Let me see if I can find a mission at a Distro Center. If not, I'll just pick up a cargo mission that brings me to the distro. Okay, I can't.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
Now this Eckhart ASD site, that's in Pyro, right? No, this says engineering wing, so I'm thinking Onyx. Those are things I could do. Energy lab, yeah, these are things that I could do. I'm not, but I could. These are all processing centers and not distro centers. There's a data center. .890 jump boarding action. Unfortunately, this is not a dogfighting ship. I would definitely jump on that. Okay, now this is a distro center. This is destroying their drug stash. Processing facility. Processing. Onyx. Yeah, 775, that hasn't even changed. Okay.
Lima here. Saw you opted out of the contract you took. No problem. I'll put it back into the system. Hope everything's okay out there.
I'm gonna grab a cargo ship and then take one of the cargo missions that take me to a distro center.
Quantum drive is now off.
Mainly just so that I'll have a reason to go there. Plus, I want to swap out this Gallant for a Karna. I'm gonna get my Karna Ascension. Okay, I'm looking for a Pentagon. Or a dark spot on the planet. Watch it be like right below me. thought it would be. Oh, there it is.
Quantum drive is now on.
Thought it would be easier just to eyeball it than to go to the map and type it in. Oh, it's starting to get chilly. Might have to put my beanie on. Me and my
Quantum
bold
drive
head.
is now off.
Okay, where are you, flashing lights? Right there. Yeah, I've been using the Lumen, which is a really good submachine gun. I dig it a lot. I might just pick up the Lumen.
Shields online.
Why do I have scan on? Boop, turned on.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. All systems offline.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to take a Karna or if I want to take a Lumen. I'm having a hard time deciding. Could take both, but then I'd want to drop off the sniper rifle. I just put those on there so that all the Gallant magazines would populate over here. Hmm. Okay. Arna. Can be used as kind of a sniper rifle if I wanted to, like, charge it and fire it. I could kind of like leave the sniper rifle behind and go with like a Lumen and a Karna. That way I'd have both. We're definitely going to go Lumen. And I can't put this on it. Or that. Okay. It has special needs. Oh man, I must have really lost. Size 1 suppressors. Okay. I don't want a PT. I want the Gamma Plus. Where's all my stuff? My Gamma Pluses are gone. Okay, we're gonna go with that one temporarily. Do I have any half-empty lumens? Nope. Okay. If I did, I was going to bring them. Okay, so I've got lumen and P4. Oh, no. Okay. One, because it takes the magazine and puts it wherever you pulled from, and I want it to go into my backpack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's split this into. I'm not going to split it. Alright, I'm happy with all that. I'm not really happy, but we're going to go to a distro.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage. Please visit us again.
Because I'm going to take a cargo mission. I gotta get out of this hangar because it's all small ship. That's why I'm not sure why it doesn't just give me my large hangar like it used to.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
So now I just pull up my Carrack.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
It tells me that it's got me
Your
set
vehicle
up
has been delivered to the
in
following
a large
location.
hangar.
Dining and entertainment. Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned
Please visit us again.
And then I go to
Bye.
the large hangar. And then put the ship away. Whoa, did you guys see that? Okay, I was like, is there no panel here? Oh, okay, there is.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your
Store.
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Zeus.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Ooh,
following
it might
location.
not show up
Please
because
visit us again.
one's going
Goodbye.
down, one's coming up. That's alright. Let's pick some cargo missions. I think I could do a supply grade. I think I got close to 190 in there. Wait, I could be mistaken.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
128, okay.
Please visit us again.
Which,
Goodbye.
128, I can never fit 128 in there. So I'm just going to shoot for 100. Just to make it easy to load and unload. If it says like 105 or 110 or something like that, I'll consider it. Okay, hold on. 8 SU boxes. Nope. 8 SU boxes. Nope. Are all of these 8 SU boxes? Because if they're 8 SU boxes, they won't fit because part of the 128 is assuming that you can stack 3 high. Okay, so that's some bullshit. Alright, so we'll go to small grade. And these are 4 SU containers. Well, I can do 4s, no problem at all. Okay, now this is collect from there and take to there. I'm not on Port Trustler. I don't plan to go to Port Trustler. I am on New Babbage. See, that one would probably work, but that's Port Tressler. I noticed that okay, here we go. I could deliver some packages to Tressler, and then I could pick up a ton of missions from Tressler. We might do that. Anything from New Babbage going to Tressler. This is not why I'm doing this cargo mission, okay? I'm not doing it for money, even though I really want that. Of course, you know, who doesn't? But what I'm planning on doing is going to a distro center. That was my ultimate goal. Look at all this pickup from Port Tressler. Now, I bet you when I'm on Port Tressler, I won't have all these pickup from Port Tressler missions. Which is weird, but I think that's... They make you take it, then go somewhere to pick it up. Not, you know, since I'm here, let's take a mission from here. Okay, there's only one New Babbage to Tressler mission. Now they're going to all these other planets. These are Everest. Okay. Yeah, Seraphim. L1. L2. I haven't been out to L2 in like forever. Yep. Okay, only one little mission. Which I'm okay with. A second. Oh, it automatically closed the doors on me. That's what I was wanting, not wanting. That's okay. It was kind of testing. Okay, what do we got over here? There's a Gamma Plus low light. A bunch of Glock rifle magazines. Not Lumen. But that's Gamma Plus. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but way better. I'm gonna be able to get rid of that piece of cargo, even if I have to drop it off into space or something. Or leave it at one of the dispo centers. Something. Oh, that's not a whole lot of cargo. How much cargo am I carrying? That's only like 8. Was it 7? I think it was might have been 7. 8. It is 8. Okay. Uh-oh. We're gonna lock up. It just locked up. Wow, I just had a lockup. That's twice in one night. Hmm. Twice in one night. Gotta love it. Got to love it. I wonder if when I go back in, is my tractor beam going to still be connected? Guys, while we log in, I'm going to go ahead and take a short potty break, and I'll be right back. I'm not. Okay, did my mission repopulate? That's what I was, while I was in the little boys' room, I was thinking that. But I'm not done. I'll be back in just a second. Oh, good. I still have that mission. Okay. So, give me a second. I have to do something. I have to do it on camera, off camera. I'll be right back. Now I'm back, right? Yep, there we go. Hey guys. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this cargo loaded real quick. Now, this box there, I grabbed because I'm just trying to throw it away, basically. It's just occupying space in my warehouse. It's nothing that I can sell or anything. Very small load. This is a two-part process. What? Okay, I could have went inside. I don't know. Going up to Port Tressler, then I'm going to grab some cargo from Tressler to take down to a distribution center. And then once I get to the distribution center, I'm going to walk around the entire distribution center trying to find cool things that I can loot up the loot boxes. I'm going to hit every single loot box I can find.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy.
I'm primarily
System
looking
check.
for
Takeoff complete.
a lumen site, but I'm also looking primarily for green laser. But if I find like weapons laying around and stuff like that, I'm gonna grab them just so that I can bring them back and sell them. I probably should have brought a box with me. Oh well.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah.
Shields off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields are off.
My body's telling me that I am not finished in the mouth. My body is saying, Derek, why did you rush back to the game when you weren't finished? That's what my body's telling me.
Landing gear deployed.
That was a smooth transition. I didn't have a problem with that. I am going to get up here in just a second, guys. Alright, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Hopefully this time I'll finish what I've set out to accomplish. If that makes sense. Only physically, not mentally. You ever have this feeling like you have to go use the bathroom, and then when you get there, you only have gas? Thought it was going to be something more productive. Okay, so that means maybe I still have more to go. I don't know. Now, I want to go to a distro center but I want to pick up from Tressler. And then go to something like that. Or Tressler to... And I don't want it to be so small that it's not worth my effort. Okay, so if I take this mission, I'm going to go to this distro center and this distro center, and then finish it up by going back to New Babbage. And I'm going to spend a lot of time at this distro centers. So this is like the perfect mission, and it's going to pay 100,000. It's all aluminum, so I don't have to organize. Hopefully. Once I get it a little bit more orderly, then I'll worry about going in there and organizing it. I'm just throwing it in there right now. Not even trying, I'm just like throwing it in. Everything looks good. Okay, which one is which? I don't want to go to, New Babbage. That would be... That would be that one over there. Okay, so these two are the other ones. You're going to be in the dark.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I don't know which one of this is. It's either Secura or Great Cat. When I get on the ground, I'll be able to figure it out. Oh, it says Secure Sun. Okay.
Shields are on.
Okay, so 8. Land on this pad, and then we're going to go searching for loot boxes. It's about as close as I want to get. I don't want to get all up underneath it and stuff. Eight. Okay. Guess I could have used a tracker from the ship. That should be 4, right? So 2 of those should be all I need. See if this counts. 2 of 2. Perfect. I don't need to watch that. Okay, the 8 secure sun. Done. Close this up so somebody doesn't walk up and like take our stuff. Okay, we're going to do a clockwise search, clockwise zigzag search for loot boxes. I'm not one of those guys that know every single location of every single loot box. So I'm the guy that has to look around. These lights are really, with the combination of the weather, they become annoying. Hey, we should do. And loot boxes sometimes take on different shapes and sizes and colors. So you just have to be kind of open-minded. Usually they're like little gray boxes. Usually. Haven't seen one yet. I thought I was going clockwise. It looks like there wasn't much. Potential over here. Wow, I haven't seen one yet. I know they exist, even when there's no bandits, because I did it the other day. I ran around and I like found like 10 of them. Good, don't tell me I just got stuck. No, come on. Nothing? Okay. We're gonna search this area on the way back. I don't want to go in there because that would be, I think the criminals hang out inside there. Doing a cargo inspection over there. This time of night, I guess I just let her leave my light on. I am actually stunned that I haven't seen one yet. And for some reason, I always think that that's a loot box, but it's not. Oh, well. Oh, what do we got? Got a Scorched Towel Plus. I don't need any foodstuffs. There's a guard. Who's... Okay, I don't know what that is. It says use. What is this? I ain't using it. I don't know what it is. Yep. Wait. That's not a... Oh my god, that's a stackable. That's not a loot box. Okay, I think I got a little lost. A little turnaround. Must be servers or something that you have to destroy. There's probably a mission to do it. Whoa. I just hurt myself. Oops, let's just have it. Okay. Okay, I think I came along the edge of the building on the right over that side. Alright, so we're going to go down this road. Again, zigzagging. Oh, doing some work. Okay. Not a loot box. Okay. Is that 5? What? You're not. What? You're not loot box? Okay. This is thick. That reminds me, my hydration is so low. Oh, maybe 7. I can take that. What about that? Black cherry? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I must be cold. Okay. We did 7. So far. Yeah, let's go to the ground. That's an unusual place to have a loot box. Nothing in it that I want. I guess we can... There we go. So that was A, maybe? Yeah, I turned off my helmet lamp. This has got to be a shit posting. Nope. Okay, let's just a toolbox. What do we got? What do we got? That's the helmet? Okay. That's legs. Looks like a skirt. And a wow blast? Okay, there's multiple pages. Just now noticing that on this one. Okay, nothing in there that I want. What was that, about 8? I think we hit 8. Nine. Oh, look at that. Boop. Okay, got a submachine gun in one of these. That was 9. These loot boxes are like, they blend in. I think they're supposed to. This would be 7, right? No, 9, not me 10. Is that 11? I think that's 11. Might be 12. I might have lost count. We'll call it 11. That way I don't overinflate the numbers. Zagging and unzigging. Oh, this is the place I was looking for. The weapon dump. Okay. Light off. Inventory out. I might have to these S71s are like 1,500 credits each. Okay, is that all of them? Okay. Plus, they have sights on them and stuff, but the sights, they're junk. They're junk sights. Wow. This is the second distro center I went to that just had a pile of weapons just massed in a corner somewhere. Okay, FPS just tanked on me, so I'm kind of taking it easy on my movement around. You can probably see the dropped frames. So we were on 11 and a pile of weapons. This kind of a complex here with all the connexes and stuff is where I would think most of the loot boxes would be. But I don't see it. And the wind is blowing me over. I'm glad to see NPCs walking around doing their job. Makes me feel good. Now, if I could just interact with them in a meaningful way, that would be even better. Like, talk to them, get a quest from them, maybe some rumors, learn about what's going on in the area. Wait, I think I just went right back where I was. Oh man, I can't see 5 feet in front of my face. Okay, this is the side that I said that I would search on our way back. Okay, this is the landing zones. Not where my ship is. Mine's on the next one. I could only imagine sneaking around in here with bandits running around. You could like get right up on them and like do takedowns if they can't just magically see through the fog. which I believe the NPCs can. And there was only 11 loot boxes, maybe 12. It was 11 or 12. Sneaky little loot box. Not that I want. Okay, so there's probably a dozen. Go ahead and go to the next center and do a search there. But first, so we need to drop that off. Clean my backpack out for the next distro center. Now we're going to a Great Cat Complex A.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields off. Wait. Is that it? Auto drive is now on.
I don't think that's it. I think I chose the wrong one. We'll see.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, that's the right one. Gonna drop off 7 here. And then we'll do a search. Whoop, somebody's lights just came on. Or it was on and it just didn't show until I got close enough.
Shields are up. At least there's not a snowstorm going on here on this one. I'll be happy with that. And then we'll go box hunting one more time. Seven. That's one. That's three. And that would be seven. And I don't know what that is.
titanium, not aluminum. Go. All right. I left my door open by accident. It'll be there when we get ready to go back to move the badge. Alright, let's take this reprieve in the weather. Let's see if we can't find some boxes. It's kind of like winding. Try to find at least, well, what's going on there? Okay, well that made the trip worth it. That was like 1300. My eyes are darting all over the place like, where are these loot boxes? There's one right there. Can I get up there? I know I can. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how though. Crap. Okay, so that's one. Oh, this one. So we found two. And nothing really good so far. We got this, we did get a scorched. Site. I don't think I looked up here in that last complex. Anyway. Is that the 3? Why not? It'll get deleted as soon as the new patch comes out. They always wipe the consumables. I think this is 4. Yeah, I'm getting something in my eye. And it's not the water from dripping off my helmet. Would I say 4 or so? Somewhere around 4. I'm not jumping over that again. I hurt myself last time. Seven. We're up to 8. Who's that? Rust bottle. A bottle of rust? then I got tricked again. Is that 12? 13. I might have miscounted before. I might have miscounted on this one too. Possibly 14. Possibly. Well, I didn't find what I was looking for. But I'm not spending too much more time. I'm going to go deliver this cargo. It's a new Babbage.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields are off. Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear deployed. Landing gear raised. Landing gear deployed. Shields are on. System off.
Yeah, I've got more than 8 SCU in here. Where I got way more than 8 SCU. It's like there's 4 right there. And I was just remember if I was just tossing it in there. Did I have 2 missions that I didn't pay attention to? I don't know. I love how it travels so fast now that it like knocks you off your feet. pick my quest because, yeah, I only have one small grade cargo. Deliver 7 of 7, deliver 8 of 8, and then deliver 8 of 8. Okay. Where did this extra aluminum come from? And if it doesn't take it and it just piles it up in my inventory, then I don't know what. Did 6 of 2. Yeah, see, it's giving me this aluminum. Can I sell it? I don't think I can. At 8.7 now. I just received 99,500. Alright guys, well, this is actually where we're going to call it. I had fun tonight, even if I did have to go to the bathroom twice. But otherwise, I'm enjoying myself. I need to prepare for another live stream that I'm going to have. I'm going to have it here at 9 o'clock. If you're interested in painting miniatures, Napoleonics, or just talking about wargaming in general, I have a live stream called Wargaming Weekly that I do, and I do it bi-weekly, semi-weekly, monthly, something like that, every in the morning. And what I'll do is I'll have a camera focused on my table where I do my painting, and then we'll just have conversations while I paint. And now currently I just started working on 3 new Napoleonic battalions for Quatre Bras. Once I get those 3 finished, then I will have every line unit painted. I still have like 3 more light units that need to be painted. I'll do them next. Plus a couple of cavalry units. I might do them next, I don't know. But I also have some British that I have to do, and some Belgiques. But all of that can wait, because what we're going to be talking about is these French that I'm working on. And my rules that I'm writing, which is called Marshals and Generals. I've got, I don't want to say 90% of it, because that's not really true. I've got like almost all of the rules written, so maybe 90% of the rules, but there's a section that I haven't touched yet. I didn't want to touch it until I got the rules settled, but that section is like giving the units, each individual unit type, its stats. How far can a rifle shoot? How far can a musket shoot? How far can a cannon shoot? But then also, are the British different than the French? Are they different from the Russians? Do they have different values? And I do want to give them all different values. Not much, because we're all human, right? So the human values I'm not going to change, but like morale, marksmanship, that kind of stuff, leadership, that kind of stuff can change, but physical stats, not so much. I don't know if you noticed this, but on my monitor, you might be able to pick this up if you look really good close. The bottom corners, right, on the both left and right, have all these little dots. I think that's supposed to simulate the. I think that's supposed to simulate the heads-up display, the brightness from the actual light that's being transmitted up on my screen, my visor. The light is causing like a reflection. Different helmets have different effects, I think. This one, you know, we could go test that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Let's do that. I got a bunch of different helmets before we log out. And what I'll do is I'll get real close to this gray wall. There, you see that brightness that's under where it says 95 beats per minute? See that brightness? And then the brightness over here on the right under my hints that say throwables and pit menu and all that. Huh. Ooh, I did a little bit of a yawn. So let's see, I got containers. Okay, now let me just guess. This big old box probably has my armor in it. Yep. And there's my helmets. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of different helmets. And I'd like to try a large variety of helmets. Like, this helmet is the same as this helmet, right? So there's no need to try all three of those. This is another military helmet. That's the Mark 5, Mark 10 Singularity. This is the Odyssey with black visor. I think it's kind of cool. Nobody can see your face. This is the Carrick helmet. This is the helmet that came with my Carrick. There's a Horizon. What was that other one I just... That's a Horizon right there as well. Okay, this is my Arden. Which I never wear the Arden outfit. Look at all these. I need to sell those if I can. And this is the Baylor, which is already what I'm wearing. Different color, but... Hold on, do all the Baylors have 52? Oh, they do. Look at that. Look at the radiation protection. 52,800. You don't see that with a lot of these other guys. Like, that's only 26. That's a military light. That's also 26. See, this is a heavy, but I noticed the radiation protection is only 26. Oh, I can't carry that one? Okay, no worries. This bad boy down here as well. 26. 26. Everything's 26, except for the Baylor HCHs. Those are 5,200. 50,000 actually. Okay, so I'm going to check these different helmets. And then come back and check some more helmets. Estrada. Eric Estrada. Oh, I can't take that. I can't put it in my pack. Huh. Interesting. How many is that? That's 40, no wonder. How many I can put in the leg? Apparently not 13. Not 10. About 2. Okay, we'll go with that. Now, can I put a helmet in my pack? I can. Okay, there we go. So let's start with this thing. Yep, it's got the dots as well. See the light bottom left? A bunch of dots. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. How about this horizon? Yep. I'm starting to think that it doesn't matter what the helmet is, it's going to have it. Yep. Even the one with the eyeballs and not windows. Okay, they all have it. Alright, that's all I wanted to know. Alright guys, you take care and I will catch you in the next one.